Hi Mahendra, good morning.
Good morning, Ravali.
Thanks for joining the call.
Yeah,
Could you please share your screen
yeah.
and open your PPT on today's topics and walk me through? Over to you, Mahendra.
Yeah, thank you, Ravali. These are the topics I will explain today. Profit and loss reporting modules, customizing and saving with the module views, user experience pages, classic dashboards, and security. Style setting. As a page builder for representation style, you can customize the appearance of line item styles in blueprint view. I will explain in detail workspace. Coming to the workspace. First log into the workspace, then create one module, insert module. This is the naming convention. I'm inserting here dimension. I'm creating line items. Revenue, cost of sales, head count, salary, bonus. These are the line items. Costs, phone costs, shipping cost, rent, utility, utilities, shipping, share. Are the line items I included in this module. I'm giving OK. After inserting module, these are all number formats. I'm importing data into this module. So this is the list. So we have dimension as G2 country. Like to assign G2 the general list. I'm creating one more list here. G1 region. I'm giving OK. In the list, I'm importing data. I open the data. I'm assigning parent here, G1 as the parent. So I'm importing data into G2 list. Import. New file, countries. Click next. Map properly. Here for country name, for country code here. For parent only, for parent, I can map code only. So I can run and port. Yeah, 13 created, 0 failed. Success rate is good. I'm moving forward. Yeah, this is the view. So I'm in the applies to column. I will add this G2. Yes, add it. I'm importing data into this module. Now import upload new file. Select file P and the actual file. Yeah. Click next. Map properly. For time as column headers, I would like to map column headers. US Canada G2 country code I would like to map here. Okay, everything mapped. Head count not mapped. I can use here head count map. Yeah. Everything mapped in the time tab. This is the time format YYYMM. So I would like to change the time format. I would like to assign the time format here in the periods YYYMM. I would like to assign that period, and I'm clicking run import. Yeah, these are ignored by expected 4 date year. It actually expected 4 digit year date period versions. Okay, yes, there the head counts. I would like to map again. I would like to include versions also here. Versions. I'd like to include all. And all line items. Yes, okay. Now I am importing data into the same module. What? And the actual budget. Yes. Versions I like to map in here. For time I would like to map YYYMM 1 0 2 3 4. Okay. YYYMM. Okay. Everything map. Okay. I would like to map here. Podcast. Here the line items. I'm clicking run import. Now 0 failed. Already it's updated, so that's why here ignored. So nothing ignored. So these are the items. In the blueprint view, we have style tab is there. In the style tab, the style is used to change the appearance of line items. So I would like to change the style as for this line item heading 1. So the appearances will be changed. So according to the style settings, the appearance will be changed. So I would like to assign one more heading 2 and heading 3. Summary 1, summary 2, summary 3. These are the style settings. So heading 1 will be looking like this. So like this all style settings will be looking like this. So I'm moving forward. Yeah, this is completed. Yeah. Module size and line item size. We in the workspace. We know first to open the module in a normal view. So click modules here. Find cell count. This is the module size to find the module size. So we have cell count is there. So for PL and actual budget, this is the cell count. This is the module size. For cell count, it will be open this module. So open in blueprint view. Scroll right. Find cell count. This is the line item cell counts. This is the head count as cell count. This is the size of line item size. And I'm moving forward. History. Yeah. The history key. We can manage, suppose we can change any changes in general list versions, module dashboard. The changes are easy to track by using history. So I would like to explain in one example. I am deleting in the general list E1 departments. I would like to create one example list. All created for example list. I'd like to create one list. So I'm assigning here, and then I'm opening all countries. I'm entering data in manually. So here, USA, China, Brazil, UK, history changes. I would like to, for this is the example list. So I would like to create this small list. I'm giving OK. I would like to assign code also. For India, I would like to assign IN. For USA, US, China, CH, Brazil, BR, UK will be, UK is the code. So I'd like to assign only UK only. New York, NW, like that I assigned. So now I am deleting this total code list. I'm deleting all. So if we want to restore, we can restore it. So first go to history, then click show history last 24 hours. By time we can use that history. So I am using show history. So previous version you can restore it. Previous ID is there. So all are unique identifiers. So I'm using restore. The restore is successful. Now I would like to check the data. If data is appear, so the history will work fine. So I would like to see the data in history list, all countries list. It's loading. Yeah, maybe it works slow. I would like to open in another tab. Yeah, it's fine. It's open now. So in the general list, all countries are there. So I'm opening it. Now data will appear. So history will work fine. So history we can use by using history. We can change the. We can track the changes we can track the changes. Like I am deleting list for now, so I can restore it. So by using the history we can restore it, or we can easily identify the changes. So user can easily identify this, and they will track easily. So I am moving forward. This is history. Yeah, sparsity. Sparsity is nothing but spare cells that do not contain the data in Anaplan. I would like to explain in one example. So for now, I would like to create. I have one example already is there. So this is the these are the line items: product cost and sales price, quantity sold. These are the regions based. So these are the spare cells. So 0, 0, 0. So maximum data is not populated. So the memory will be wasted. So then memory will wasted. Then model size will be increased according to the model size. So we will or so this model size will increase. So if model size increase now, so we have lost the performance. We performance is not good. So for that we eliminating this spare cells. We have more spare cells is nothing but most of the data is nothing. Data is not populated or data is not containing. For suppose text format, it will contain 8 bytes, and the name format it will contain 8 bytes. Boolean format it will contain one byte. So time and date format will be 4 bytes. List format will be also 8 bytes. So this is the memory allocation for spare cells. So this if you don't use these cells, the memory will be increased. They according to the line item formats, the memory will be allocated, so that we can reduce the model size by eliminating the spare cells, and we can reduce the model size. We can reduce model size, then performance will be good. Then then you can model builders easily perform uh, uh, highly spare cells. So I concluded here. I'm moving forward. Saved view and benefits system. When you first create this module, usually we have one list. So default view based on the how you set pivot initially. Saved view. If you want to view the data in different view, so you can change the list and list items around the saved view. So I would like to explain in Workspace. So for now, I have already created some modules created. So I'd like to create another module. Uh, so I am using created module only. So this is the rep01. This is the default view. I want to change the view. If you want to change the view, so then click pivot. The data in different view. So I would like to change this time in pages, region in columns. Clicking OK. These are the data. So if you want to view the data in different way, so we can use the saved view. So I would like to use we can use limit number of line items or limit number of data in the saved views. So I'd like to explain in one more example. So I don't want here these line items. 5 line items are there. Well, if I want only salary and bonus, I would like to click salary and bonus in the format tab, or right click in the format tab. So selection, use so selection. This will be here. Now in the view tab, save as, click save as, type name. So this is, I would like to assign XP1, and this is the saved view in the format tab. So now I am going to open that saved view in the view tab. Open. Under we have default view and saved view. This is the default view and exp1 as the saved view. So I am opening that saved view. This is the saved view. So I included only salary and bonus. Apart from 5 line items, I included only 2 line items. So this is the purpose of saved views. We can use limit view of data. Otherwise, or if you want data in different way, we can possibly in it possible in saved views. So this is the purpose of saved views. And coming to next slide, conditional formatting. Conditional formatting will be a change the visual styles or color of cells. I would like to explain in detail. I would like to create one example for conditional formatting. I am creating one module here. I am follow the good naming convention. Formatting. Conditional formatting. I am included here line items for test purpose. Test1, test1, and test2. These are the line items included here. I'm clicking OK. Then these formats are line number formats only. I am changing the pivot according to the view. So I changed the pivot. Now the data will be looking like this. So I'm assigning here 1, 3. I'm applying copy across here. Copy down. Then 4, 2, 6. I'm applying copy down here. Applied. Now select test1 in the conditional form. Apply this icon. So click this icon. For conditional formatting, click the next new rule. Click new rule. Select 3 scale. If you select 2 scale in the 2 color scale, in the sense you will appear 2 colors only. If you select 3 colors, in the sense you will appear 3. We have appear 3 colors. So for that purpose, I want a 3 color scale. This is the minimum value, midpoint value, maximum values. So I would like to minimum as 1, as 2, and maximum as 3. So I would like to click. I would like to add one more rule also. So if you want, click new rule, 3 color scale. Okay, then okay. The colors will be changed. Here we go. This is beauties are done here. So 1, 2, 3. We see if you see the color visual settings. So the colors according to the values. So for one value, it appears like orange. For 2, it appears yellow. For 3, it appears blue. So like that we can assign. We can change that to visual settings. So in the test2 also I am applying same. Click new rule. I'm applying same line item here. I'm choosing the 3 color scale. Mid as 4, as 4, mid as 5, maximum as 6. According to that, I'm clicking OK. Now I'm applying here. This is the data. If you want to change the colors, it can possible in. So click the icon, click edit rule, select a different color scales from appearing here. So I would like to take green. Okay, green, yellow. Okay, red. Okay, I would like to click this one. Now I'm applying here. Yes, 4, 5, 6 like that. If you want to change the colors, it can possible. This is the conditional formatting by highlighting the cells, by highlighting the data or variation of the data. So variation of analysis and variance of analysis and highlighting the data. This is the purpose of conditional formatting. And I am moving forward. standard filter. A standard filter enables you to view the limit view of the data. That rules you can set. Filters can you know filters work by comparing data to the criteria of within module to the another module. So such as system modules, a filter made up with one or more filtering rules. I would like to explain in Workspace also. So I'm creating one module for filtering purpose. Filtering the filter. I am assigning only time. I'm creating line items. Only. It's only. I don't want time here, so I would like to create months only. I would like to change this format as Boolean. Boolean gives true or statement, so that's why I am assigning Boolean statement. So filters are mostly used for Boolean formats only. So I am changing Boolean format. I'm writing formula here. To the formula. Yes, now I am going to apply this filtering. I have already modules are there in the time set. The ref01 on this one. Okay, I'm opening another module. Yeah, this is the module. So I want only months. If I remove FI19 like that, so I can apply it filter here, limit view of the data. So in the filter icon, click filter icon, select time. So we have time, right? So click time, click plus icon, then choose the module here. Handle actual button or filter. Where is the filter? Conditional formatting ref01. Experiences. Oh, I have already one module is there. Forecast months only. I'm selecting forecast months. I'm applying filter here. This is the data. Now see, after December 19, we don't have that fiscal year 19. So this is the months only, forecast months only. So if you see the data, every data, it will look like this. So this is the filtering purpose. Main purpose is to view the limit view of the data that filters based upon the rules you can set. So I'm coming to the PPT. This is the filter, a filter made with one or more filtering rules. I explained already. So coming to next slide, select the levels in grid view. So select the levels in grid view. It is quite easy in Anaplan. So click open one module. Open one module. Click format tab. If you want to click first, click module, then click format tab. Now click line items, format tab. Right, I would like to. I have one module already there, so I'm clicking this one, format tab. Select a level to show. This is the select level to show. If I want, I don't want these line items, test one, test two. So I would like to use as this one. So then the data will be looking like this. If I want previously, so in the formatter, click show all. It will appear all the things. So this is the purpose of show all. Select the levels. Then coming to the PPT, this is the advantage. These are the advantages. More to the point of users, only what's relevant for them. Yes. So less cell size, less calculations in the expectations. No need multiple similar, but Different hierarchies can relate to mappings. I would like to explain in detail in coming slides. It allows to quickly customize data. I already explained. So I'm coming to the next slide. Ease of sorting. Sorting means to arrange the data in some meaningful order. So if I want data in ascending order, I would like to arrange the order in ascending order. If I want data in descending order from highest to lowest, so I would like to assign descending order. So I would like to create one more example for sorting. In the modules tab, click insert module, then type the name of the module. I would like to assign this here, yeah, sorting, assigning sorting. Hmm, okay, I would like to include one small list of small all countries. Okay, all countries, all countries. Uh, code, I would like to assign code here. Then, yeah, I'm applying okay. This is the module view. Code is generally text format. I'm assigning text here, and I am applying one formula. Code of item of, like I want to display the code of all countries. So I'd like to assign of item of what is that all countries. How the dimension all countries. Yes. Here we go. For India, the code will be like this. So I am changing to items pages. For better view purpose, I can change. So for India, it will IN is the code. For US, like that, it will appear. Now I am sorting this order. Create. This is the chart, ascending chart. So I'm clicking OK. Now I want to data in all countries. For Z2A means New York will appear first and India will appear last. So like that it will appear. So click Z2A, then apply OK. Yeah, according to that, highest from highest level to lowest. This is the descending order. So if I would I want ascending order, I would like to A to Z. So this is the view. Yeah, for ascending order, this is the ascending order, and this is descending from Z to A. If you click Z to A, in the sense this data will be appear from highest to lowest. So this is the, yeah, this is the purpose of sorting. Arrange the data in some meaningful order. So uh, if we have data present like 1, 2, 3, so that data will looking like the 2, 3, 1. So there is no meaning, right? So for that purpose, we can create for sorting. Like I am assigning ascending order. The data will be like 1, 2, 3. So I'm assigning descending now. So in that case, the data will be looking 3, 2, 1. So this is the purpose of sorting. I would like to, I am coming to the PPT. Then these are I completed. Components of user experience page. There are two components of user experience. There are pages and apps. Generally, pages we have assigned workboards and worksheets, which are interactive layouts containing data from Anaplan models. Apps Apps are enabled to work group related pages, represent a particular business function process. We don't have access as of now. We don't have access in pages and apps, so we can create personal pages in my training workspace. We have 90 days free access for workspace, so we don't have we don't have access for pages and apps. For personal pages, we have access. I would like to explain in coming slides. So class dashboard. Yeah, this is the second user experience of Anaplan model. So you may find classic dashboards in some other Anaplan models or downloadable models available in the Anaplan app hub. I would like to explain in detail in coming slides. So first, I would like to show the apps and pages in the workspace. Click in the navigation bar. These are my pages and yeah, apps. These are my pages and apps. So like that we will appear. So coming to the next slide. Pages are done. Classic dashboard are done. User experience, okay. Where end user interact with Anaplan model through the user experience or UX. The UX is customized for end users. Like view or editing by providing some Anaplan security settings. There are some similar with the experience, user experience page, end user interface for planning activities, access data from models. I would like to explain detail in workspace also. Multiple page types, app collection of related UX pages, card, data and content components of page, classic dashboard. I already explained. This is the second user experience of Anaplan model. So coming to the next slide. Types of pages in user experience. There are two types of pages in user experience. One is the board, another one is the worksheet. In board, we have less data and we are using viewing purpose. Worksheet, we are entering the data. This is the large data. So we'd like to explain in workspace. So these are the difference between what are difference between board and worksheet. If you have large data in the sense we are using a worksheet. If you have less data in the sense we are using board. So it is used for reviewing the data. It is used for board. It is used for viewing the data. For worksheet, it is used for entering or editing the data. I already explained. So it doesn't allow editing large data sets. Board doesn't allow. Worksheets allows large data sets, so it can hold anywhere from one to many pieces of information. It allows KPIs such as grid and graph. Text might be related in the page. So I would like to explain about all these components. So steps to create personal pages in the workspace. First, log into the workspace. Click my pages. Then create personal page. Select either board or worksheet. If you have large data in the sense, you can select a worksheet. If you have less data, so we can use board. So type the page name as I am typing here, margin summary. Yeah, suggestion. So workspace, drop down the use drop down and find the workspace. If you have more workspaces, you can choose which workspace you want. So I have only one workspace. This is a free trial. So I'm using Talent Builder 3. Then choose the model, which model you want. So I would like to choose the model. Then create board. The board is created. Yeah. Coming to the next slide. Yeah, these are all done. Types of cards in UX. There are a few types of cards in UX. Coming to the workspace, this is the text card, grid card, chart card, KPI card, image card, field card, and map card. These cards for I would like to explain each and every one. In for map card, I would like to use configure map, click data, Sorting, object condition formatting. Yeah, I would like to create one module for mapping charts. Mapping charts. Exit without saving. So come open the module model. The model. Yeah, I am creating one example module for a map chart. I'm creating here map charts. I'm using world countries. Okay, before that, I'm creating one more list here. I want one more list. So ZWC1, all countries one. At the end, I want that list. In that list, I'm importing data. Choose file. Then click OK. Then map according to the requirements. So next, click run import. Yeah, 198 created, 0 failed. So everything is good. Success rate is good. Now I'm moving forward. Yeah, these are the names, country names. These are the country codes. I would like to create one module name called map chart. But this is map chart. So I'm using here test to do as these are the line items. I don't want time. I don't want time. I'm entering dimension as like this one. So clicking OK. Now data will be looking like this. So 1, 2, 3. I'm applying copy down here. Okay. 4, 2, 6. I'm applying copy down here. This is the module and this module no I want in that my pages. Okay, in the home button, click my pages. Margin open margin summary. Let's get designing. Click let's get designing. Double click or you can drag two possibilities for configure the map chart. Double click or drag and drop. So I would like to drag and this is the drag and drop uh, possibility and this is double click. So I'm deleting this one. Configure, click configure map. So this is the view. Select the view. I want map chart here. Test 1 and test 2. Yeah, test 1 and test 2. For modules default view. Yeah, this is test 1 and test 2. Updating here. Yeah, this is the map chart. It looks like this is the geography, world geography hierarchy. So according to the values, the colors will be presented. So if I would like to change the colors, it possible. So in the title, I want title color as red. There is no title, so I am assigning title world countries. World countries. World CUNTRIS. This is the world countries. In the map chart, show only matched items. and text, it will appear in above or top of the page. So it's like on pages only, pages. So in the context, hierarchy will present it like that and click publish. Yeah, this is the map chat. Adjust the size according to, if you want a large, so you can use click edit button. Then increase the size if you want visible large. Yeah. So change these colors also if you want to change these colors. So in the click editing bar, click mapping chart, click mapping chart, and in the map chart data series system data shows. Yes. Labels font color. This is the label font color. So publishing here. This is the map chart. This is the map chart in UX page. So in coming to the PowerPoint presentation. So I finish this map chart. Coming to the grid chart in the UX page, click edit icon. Then we have so many different types of cards are appear here. Click if you want for text card, click text card. It will appear the text only what is the content in body. If you want only display the, for suppose uh, display the purpose of the module, so we can use text card. So I am using it as title as all countries, user can easily identify it. I am after I will show that description, nothing you want here in the body text. I pass one message here. I'm passing one here. Hello world. Hello, welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. Now this body will be presented here in the body. So these are the settings, configuration settings. I've done every configuration settings. Style, if you want to style in heading 2, it will looking like this. If you want to alignment right, it will looking like this. Alignment center means it will present in center. So if you want color gray, choose different colors appear here. Yes. Then publish. Then change this text card, adjust this text card. Click edit. Then pick this one and drag and drop for drag and drop and above paste it here. And drag and drop in here and more here. Yeah, yeah. Now reduce the size, adjust the size. I'm adjusting the size by clicking this icon. So yes, the size will be changed. I'm clicking edit here. This is the text card purpose. So yes, are easily identified. So I'm using text card here. So this is the world geography hierarchy. If I would like to assign, this is the geography hierarchy. So first I would like to assign in the text card. I would like I will explain in geography. This is the geography hierarchy. This is the geography hierarchy. Geography. So user easily identified. So this is the purpose of, yeah. When end user will see, so that user easily they can easily identify. So by using test card, they can easily identify. This is the geography hierarchy. So for that, we are using text card. Coming to next card, this is grid card. Grid card is to display the data. So I would like to explain in detail. Uh, Click grid card or double click grid card, configure on grid card. Now select the module. Mm, I would like to choose MP02 employee expenses. This is the module. I'm updating here. This is the yeah, wait, allow editing. Click allow editing. If you make allow editing, you can you can changes are possibilities in these grid card. So in the context tab, click if you click time hierarchy, the time hierarchy will appear in top of the page like pages. So we can user easily like that. You too also same like that only. Then click publish. Yeah. After publishing, this is the grid card. So we can see easily see the data is displayed in majorly grid cards are using for displaying the data purpose. This is the data included. I'm coming to next slide. This is the grid card and click to view the PPT. This is finished. This is finished. Coming to next slide. Yeah, generally a grid card or page, grid card to page display a data from module in grid. This is useful for highlighting important numerical data. For end users, you can add grid card to the board or worksheet. So I already explained about grid chart, grid card. For numerical data, we can use these grid cards. Coming to the chart cards, these chart cards are used for represent the visual styles. The chart card offers many chart types. I would like to assign chart card here. For, for visual styles, the chart card offers. I would like I click double click chart card, then click configure chart. In the configure chart, click view and select that module. I want this apply to only. In chart type, I want yeah, this is the chart type. These are the line items: salary, bonus, car cost, phone cost, medical cost. If you want to view all the line, if you want to view all the line items, you can view. If you don't want to view all the line items, you can click double click here. It will disappear. You double click, it will disappear. If you want all the line items, if you again click again, if you can double click now, it will appear. So like that it will work. This is the one of right like combination chart. This is combination chart, and here we go. There are different types of charts are there: area charts, bar charts, column charts, donut charts, dot charts. So many waterfall charts, grand charts, line charts, pie charts, scatter bubble, waterfall charts. So according to the data, we can select the graphs or charts. So the generally area charts are used for series of data points connected by straight lines. So the bar charts and column charts are display the rectangle bars. In the bar charts, the rectangular boxes displays in vertically. in the column chart, the rectangular box is displays in horizontally. In the bar chart, the rectangular box is displays in horizontally. In the column chart, the rectangular box is displays in vertically. Like that in combination chart, in this is bar or column chart. I would like to explain about all these charts. If you want area type, this is the area type chart. If you want another chart type, you can click here bar chart. This is the bar chart. The rectangle boxes will display in horizontally. Then select, this is the column chart. This is the column chart. The rectangular boxes will be presenting like vertically. So these are column charts and bar charts. If you have trends, we should follow these bar charts and column charts. Next, combination of chat. I already explained about this combination of chat. Series of data, data points connected by series. These are the combination chart. Next, donut chart. Pie chart, it will looking like a circle. In the circle, the data will appear like that. Scatter bubble. This is scatter bubble. Dots will appear from across time period. And this is waterfall chart. They will follow top to down approach. This is waterfall chart. And this is I already explained. Combination donut, everything I explained. So according to the requirement, I want combination chart. Combination chart. This is the combination chart. I want all line items. So I'm clicking and then coming to the chart tab, adjust the size that you can line column. If you change area, it will like that. If you want dot, it will present dots only. So if you want column charts, it will like that. Column. This is the line chart. These are all line charts and in the chart tab only series. I want different color. It will, yeah, like that. It will get. If you want different colors, you can choose different colors in the chart tab. I want to include this one. Next, red, this one. Next, yellow, using. For medical cost, I am using this. These are the chart types. So I'd like to stop the project of salary to show the data how it look like in next. Yes, now I would like to present the data. To double click line items, the data will appear again. So these are the purpose of charts, area charts. In the context tab, I already explained about context tab. So KPI chart. Coming to the KPI chart, KPI chart is used for single source key. Focus on single source key. So I would like to explain in detail. I am using one KPI code here. Configure KPI. Then select module. KPI. Select module. Region details out there. Filter. So. Yeah. 01 I'm using. This is the. It will show only single source of key. Focus on that key only. So. It is used for focusing the purpose. Focusing the purpose. KPI means general key performance indicator. It performs the data. So it focus on the data. Focus on the data, and that is the single source key. Single only one key that will present. This is a test heading cells. I want if I want change these styles, so I am using. If I want change the colors, I would like to click this one. Yeah, number scale. If you want number scale in thousands like that, millions we can use. If you want none, we can use. Coming to the KPI tab, these are the line items, salary line item. Based on salary line item, if we want bonus, we can click bonus like that. It will appear. So if you want medical cost, if you phone cost, if you, like that, it will appear. Apply all formats, minimum value, maximum value. If you want change the color styles, so it will have minimum value, maximum value, mid value. They like conditional formatting. In the context tab, I already explained. Click publish. After entering the data, click publish. Yeah, it published in the UX page. So this is KPI card, and this is chart type. This is grid card. This is map chart. This is text card. Uh, I would like to explain remaining charts also. This is image card. As of now, we don't work on that, but I will explain in one module. I'm creating one example module for image card. In the modules, click insert module. Type name of the module. I want what is the image card? Image. Then time I don't want line items. Chicken egg. Okay, I will include time also. Time just one I will like to include. Now I am changing this format as text. The text I am using link here. Then giving OK. For sample images, I would like to open in Google sample images. Sample for testing purpose, I am using sample images. Sample images. Yeah, this is a sample image. Click and copy that link. Copy. Click picture, then click, then select copy the link, copy it and paste the link in example module. Paste the link. This is the link image for text board. That is board. If you open that link, if you click that link, the image will be presented. So if I click that link, the image will be open. This is the pasted yeah, this is the board. I pasted here. This is the purpose of image card. As of now, we don't work on image card on dashboard or UX page. So this is the example purpose I created on module. So this is the image card example. Image card will be looking like this. So I'd like to explain in detail about image card. If you want to display the images, we can use image cards. If you click, double click and configure image. If you want URL, you can copy and paste the URL. This is the URL for that image. So I pasted here. This is the what we need a valid URL like that. It's asking. So we don't as of now we don't work on that. Yeah, what I know I will explain here. So this is the image card, and yeah, completed. If you want to use URL, you can use copy that URL and paste it here, and use the title. Name the title. If you want a description, give the description about that image, you can give. So these are the I explained title colors. If you want to include in module, if I have one module is there already, so just an image is there. So this is the purpose of image. Only link I pasted. So for that, why here that image is not displaying here. So if you pasted one image, so as of now we don't work on that. We will discuss in further lessons. So this is the purpose, the main purpose of image card. We can use images on UX pages also. So for that, this is the main purpose of image card and the field card. Okay, coming to the field card, I am using field card. Field card generally entering data. Field card enables to enter the data line of line items and see the change reflected in the module. So I am clicking configure field, then entering title as if I want title include. If you don't want title, I don't want. So I want like example field. Uh, Example title. Then select that module image or salary bonus. Okay, then select what line items you want. So I want bonus. This is bonus. I want phone cost. This is phone cost. The field card will be looking like this. So generally field card for entering the data and display for the line items. So this is the purpose of field card. I explained about the field card, map card, image card, and KPI card. All are I explained. And coming to the next slide. Next slide. Yes, I explained about already explained. I explained grid chart, KPI, text, image, field. I explained already. So we don't have action card. Why means we don't have page access and app access. So for that purpose, we don't have action card. So if we have access, the action card will be majorly using for imports and exports and majorly that if we have any process delete and actions will be presented in UX page. So majorly you can use the action card for imports and exports. This is the main purpose of action card. Coming to the next slide, features of boards I already explained. KPI card, this is the single source of key, and I already explained context selectors. Context selectors are grouped in the header area of easy access and discovery. Chat card offers variety of chat types. I already explained. Grid card displays the data from various variety of tables. So grid format. Users can enter or edit data in grid cards. So why roles are used basically roles are used for providing security. Workspace administrators can use roles. You group users that share common data access needs. Model roles enables you needs of specific business functions, enhance security, streamline pipelines, entering data, editing or viewing the data. For basically we are providing we're assigning roles. Main purpose is create provide some security like view our data. If I want include limit I want to provide limit view of the data for end users. I would like to assign read or write permissions according to the requirements. So this is the purpose of roles. Coming to the next slides, how add users to workspace. Adding users in workspace is quite easy in Anaplan. In the workspace, coming to the workspace, click settings tab, model settings tab. In the model settings tab, click user span. In the user span, yeah, click roles. If you want to add another users, like if Workspace administrator can add roles. For that, I am adding two users here, two roles here, like partially access, partially full access. The manager. This is the process for creating roles. I'm clicking OK. These are the roles. So these roles can provide security. So by giving read or write permissions according to the requirements. So if I would like to give map chat for write permission, I would like to using drop down. I'm here we go. Present. If I want read operation for that module, I can use read. If I want write operation, I can use write. According to the requirements, I can assign. Uh, so this is the purpose of roles. This is the adding. Yeah, I am already added in roles. So I already added. Coming to the next slide. Remove users from workspace. If you don't want to give partial access, full access, so remove this access. So select these two and click delete, then click OK. The roles will be deleted. Yeah, this is the next. Coming to the next slide. Yeah, levels of access of models. I already explained. So coming to the workspace. Generally, we have two access are there. The default access, full access and partial access are there. Full access and no access in the user span. Generally, model role has full access and no access. If you want to give full access, Workspace administrators can give these access. So I would like to assign full access, full access means in the sense they will access anything in the model. And they would like work with anything they would like to access with anything in the model. So if you would like to know access no access, if I would like to give the no access in the sense they would not access the models, everything what I included in the model. So coming to the next slide, these are the main purpose. So if I would like to create user administrator, so I would like to add one more user. This is the adding user, entering email address. Particular as of now I don't want to add any user, so I am explaining simple. So enter username, user email address. Then after entering email address, you will be presenting here first name and last name. You don't enter, automatically it will appear. Then give, if you assign workspace admin in the sense they would like to access full access. Like to they are also workspace administrators. That means they are accessing anything in the model. So role, this is the role. So after inserting all the rows and click OK, then users will be created. Removing also. So I would like to assign our one add user, like to assign in the dot eight @gmail.com. Wait, automatically it will come. Yeah, like that it will come. Then I would like to access if I click checkbox here, he is the workspace administrator. He can access anything in my workspace. So I would like to, if I click OK, he is also workspace administrator. If I don't want to include workspace administrator, I can remove. So I can give access to the particular what I'm creating roles according to the requirements. Then I could assign that access. So these are the model accessing techniques. Coming to the next slide. Workspace administrators, yeah, workspace administrators can do. They will access many things in the in the model level. They would like to access versions, versions list, modules, dimensions, everything in the model level. They would like to access. These are the main things: time, versions, generalist, modules, line item subsets, user action, source models, revision tags, history, contents, dashboards, everything in the model. They would they can access within module. They are accessing these things. So save, edit, publish, and module views, insert, delete, move versions, insert, delete, move line items like that. Here, we have generalist, time, what everything in the everything in the model. Workspace administrator can access. That is the purpose of workspace administrators. Coming to the next slide. Selective access. Selective access is enables workspace administrators to restrict the access in list level. I would like to explain in workspace. So I am creating in the general list. If I would like to enable selective access to restrict the access in list level by reading, by read or write, providing the security settings. Read setting is will be used for the read only. They can read the data. Read the data. Write access is used for they can write and they can update the changes. These are the advantages of selective access, but selective access is only applied for list level. So we can restrict the access to the we can restrict the access down to the list level only. So this is the main purpose of selective access. So if I would like to enable selective access in general list, in coming to in the user span, I would like to create one role here. Role name called Mahi. Then I'm giving OK. I'm assigning that role here. Yeah, role here. I already applied selective access for all countries. So I would, if I have right permission, in the sense right permission, now India, India, yeah, yeah. If I want right permission as these countries, so for you, they can write permission as these countries only. If I give read permission in the sense read permission for Afghanistan, I'd like to assign some countries. For these countries, this person will use only read operation. Read operation is mainly like to read the read only the data. He can nothing change. He can do nothing edit or nothing are not possible here. So in write operation, all are possible. He can read and he can write. If you give write permission in the sense he will read and he will write. Both permissions he have. So if you give read permission in the sense he have only read the permission, read only access. This is the advantages of selective access. Giving the permission in the list level, down to the list level. So I completed. Coming to the next slide. Yeah, I already explained. Coming to the next slide. Yeah, assign and remove selective access. Yeah, coming to the workspace. Click general list. Enable selective access. I already did. And coming to the user span. In the roles and click roles and list. What list you can want read or write. So I want W countries. So all countries one. So I would like to click. The selective access will be enabled with list level down to the list level. This is the assigning purpose, and I don't want assign, simply remove. So if you remove the list, it will be possible here. So coming to the next slide. Yeah, difference between selective access and roles. The access person needs to do the job. General items assigned between in the role. Roles are used in mainly modules. In the modules, we can provide some security settings like read or write by using roles. So selective access is providing in list level only. So in the list level, we can provide some security settings like read or write the data. So can control the end user by giving an access control to read or write. I already explained you certain information from the lists. From selective access is mainly for lists down to the lists. We can restrict the access in lists only. In roles, it generally restricts access in modules. So these are the main differences in selective access and roles. Coming to the next slide. Publishing a module to classic dashboard. I would like to, yeah, in the models, click here. Here we can find within the model, click more options. We can find dashboards. This is dashboard. This is dashboard is generally second user experience for Anaplan models. So like this is like one user experience, but the old UX world people are using some classic dashboards for Anaplan models and Anaplan apps. So I am publishing one module to the one dashboard. If I want to create new dashboard, click insert, then type the name of the dashboard. The dashboard name will be like general data. General data. I'm assigning OK. Then select modules. So I want to publish this module. Then click open. Then click OK. Publish to dashboard. Click publish to dashboard. I'm publishing general data. This is the module grid card. Displays in grid card. So adjust the size and according to the requirements. This is the purpose. And click save and exit. This is the dashboard. I am using one map chart here also. Here also we can use some map charts. Everything we can use in dashboard also. So click insert in the dashboards. Already I have opened this dashboard. I am using one more map chart for this module. So I'm selecting map chart. General list. In the general modules. Using filter here. Map chart. Open. Format. So I'd like to create one more chart, one more module for map charts. Map chart dashboard. Dashboard is map chart dashboard, and I am including. I don't want time here. I want all countries. I want one list two included here. I'm changing dimension, all countries. This one. Yeah. I'm entering. So I would like to change the dimension as all countries. Taking this one. For more information, I have also So I would like to give the modules. Okay. The user space. I would like to access. I would like to do full access. Like, I would like to disable this selective access. So in the general list, I would like to disable this selective access. Now in the map chat, okay, the data will be presented. Now I am publishing this dashboard into publishing this module to dashboard. Yes, I am clicking here map chart. I'm using map chart. I'm using map charts. So I would like to present different colors. So I'm applying conditional formatting here. Mm, Based on conditional formatting, the graph will be presented. So I am using 3 color scale. This is minimum value as 2 and 3. This is the color scale, red and yellow and blue. I'm applying OK. These are the colors. I'm applying one more line item for same conditional formatting. New rule. Click 3 color scale. Then apply values for 6. Then choose different colors time scale. I am selecting this one. Okay. I'm giving OK. Now I would like to present this module in publish the module in dashboard. I would like to choose map chart. So I'm clicking publish to dashboard, general data. Yeah, this is the map chart. Duties are done here. So these are the main purpose of dashboard. So coming to this module, you can publish everything in the dashboard. Everything in the sense uh, charts, text cards, grid cards. Mm, we can present. So coming to the generalist, all country in the modules. I would like to present one more another publish this image card also. I'm using image. I'm publishing this card. If I want to publish this module in dashboard, click this body and here we go. Here select the publish body and click general data. It will publish in the dashboard, existing dashboard. This is already explained sorting about sorting. For meaningful data, we can use this sorting. For meaningful, arrange the meaningful data. For suppose the data will be looking like 2, 3, 1. There is no meaning, right? So for that particular meaning, we have assigning this sorting. If I would like to assign ascending order in the sense, the data will be presented like 1, 2, 3. If I would like assign descending order in the sense, the data will be presented like 3, 2, 1 like that. So filtering already I explained. The filter is used for to do the limit view of the data based on rules you are set. So this is pivot. We can change the dimensions. This is compare function. Use this compare function. As of now, we will discuss in coming lessons about this compare function. So this is the main purpose of dashboard. And complete. Yeah, I already explained. The data will automatically synchronize. I already explained. Yeah, synchronization is majorly when you select a context selector or a list item in a column or row. The grid card synchronization updates any other pages cards that displays selected data item. It applied across cards, boards, worksheet, hierarchies, global context. I would like to explain in. I would like to show this example in Workspace. Coming to this Workspace, in the Workspace, synchronization is the concept. So go to the dashboards, more, click more, dashboard. In the dashboard, open this dashboard. Yeah, open. So if you click grid card, then click edit in the sense, so it will already presented. So I would like to save and exit. Now click edit. These are the synchronization. If you click synchronization in the sense, if you change above context selector, it will change. It will automatically sync the data. So I'd like these are the synchronization. By time wise, it will sync. By line item wise, it will sync. According to the requirement, it will sync. Automatically data will be updated. This is the synchronization purpose. So coming to this PPT and conclusion, okay, we'll be able to conclude the using following topics. I already explained about profit and loss margin reporting modules, customizing and saved use the modules. I already explained user experience phase. I already explained classic dashboards. I explained security. I explained. So these are the topics I concluded here. Uh, thank you, Ravli. Uh,
Thank you,
that's all.
Mahindra.
Yeah, thank you.